Jerry Ponderosa isn't that bad.
Man, I haven't been in a pool in a year. This is great.
That vote was wild. Oh my friggin' god. Very glad that I had that immunity necklace. Was not expecting to win that immunity. Actually considered dropping out of it so I wouldn't win it, because I didn't want to be viewed as a physical threat. I think even though I won it, people are not really thinking of me that way. I'm trying to play it up like I'm not a runner, no. Who knows? But very grateful I had it. I felt like going into the vote, it was going to be Alex, but something wasn't feeling right. He was acting a little off. And I didn't want John S. to go because I was trying to pull him in. I definitely didn't want Nathan to go because I'm trying to pull him in, or I have pulled him in. Which just left OG Purple and Imir. And I was like, John V needs to go. I cannot sit next to him at the end, but I can't cut him yet, or so I thought. I put a vote on Imir because I just needed to cause chaos, not realizing that other people were putting single votes everywhere. It was madness. So now everyone's trying to figure out who that vote was. And I was like, it wasn't me. Yeah, it was. And Alex just approached me with a loose final final four with me, him, Steve, and I think Becks. Not sure about that. You can tell how serious that is. But the way I'm seeing the power structure is it's between John V and Imir have the power right now, and Brooke is up there too, and I am trying to weave within these power dynamics, but there's trios and overlapping trios still that need to get cut.
So that vote gave me a legitimate headache, like an actual headache. So I had no idea about Alice's immunity idol. I got so scared that I had to just reveal mine, and I was about to play it on myself because just the vibes were off. There was something about this vote where my intuition was just shaky, and my name did come up once. I just had a feeling. Sometimes in these games you just have like a gut feeling based on people's interactions, based on their their facial reactions, just based on everything that just something's up. So I had a feeling that someone was going to try to throw my name in there, and so that's why I just got paranoid when the idol came out. I'm so grateful that I went with my gut with writing down John S.'s name, because if I didn't write down John S.'s name, I would have gone into a revote, gone into a tie. Right now, what I'm trying to do is figure out who wrote down my name. No one's obviously going to admit it, but we're trying to narrow it down right now. Whoever wrote down my name, if it gets back to me, that person's going down, because you caused me unnecessary stress. You're obviously coming after me. You're trying to do something in this game. I think people were afraid to get up. I didn't think that anything was going to go wrong if I got up first for me. So I just got up and started the conversations because I wanted to get to Nathan. I wanted to get to Alice and see what they were thinking. And so my conversations were basically like, Alice, if you want to stay, you need to go after John S. And John S., if you want to stay, then you need to probably write down Alice's name. And John S. wrote down Alice's name. And then I don't know why Alice did John V. And no, John V's pissed. And this is just nonsense right now. Just a bunch of mess. Got a nice round of applause, thank you. But now I think that this game is going to be even harder for myself, and I wish that I had kept it together, but I knew that it was going to burst eventually. Brought it out, just to, try to calm myself down, because bringing it out, like, I don't know. And seeing people's reactions based on that also gave me some more intel about things. But all of the reassurance that came from me pulling out that idol was why I ultimately didn't play it. I don't know what path forward I have. All I know is that maybe I'm on the bottom, maybe I'm in the middle, but I'm certainly not on the top, and I want to play to get to the top, so I have some work to do.
I think that before, the common idea between everyone was that we were going to vote Alex. Like, we knew that he was a big threat. That wasn't set in stone, but I really just tried to be as convincing as possible and concrete as possible with everyone, like, just vote Alex, just vote Alex. And I had a lot of faith that everyone was going to vote Alex. As far as our original 5. Also, I felt good about John S. working with us, and he did. He proved himself on that vote. It sucks that he went home. My reasoning for that vote was no idol has been played in the game as far as my knowledge goes, not for any tribal I've been at anyway. I find it hard to believe that there weren't idols in the game. And Alex very much knew he was on the chopping block, and it was kind of a split time decision. I figured that Alex would probably write my name down again, and I didn't want to go home from one vote, so I had to last minute change my decision to vote out Nathan. I'm glad my intuition was correct and he did have an idol, but it looks like the vote wasn't as cohesive as I thought it was. I'm a little bummed that John S did go home. I know a few people were a little bit feeling like he wasn't trustworthy, but I liked him. I wanted to work with him. Kind of bummed he went home.
I'm a risk taker. I'm a gambler. I knew that Brooke could write my name down, but I knew that John S was catching some strays. My best play was to stick to what I said I was going to do. My whole game has been preaching loyalty, honesty, integrity, transparency. I don't give a shit. I'm in this game for myself, and I'm here to win. If I say I did Alex and I did Alex, that covers me because Alex told me about the idol. I knew it was going to happen, so I knew I could catch the stray. But I'm willing to take that risk because let's say I vote with Alex, that's not a long-term solution. That's not a winning game. A winning game is taking that risk and that gamble on maybe one vote going my way, but then surviving a revote or someone catching 2 votes like John S did. Right now, I'm in a beautiful spot. I have no agency, I have nothing, but I feel very good right now. I think people want to use me. There's bigger targets or people being chaotic and flying votes everywhere. I'm the one that people want to use, and that's where I want to be at. Well, camp is chaos right now, and I'm loving it. People are saying, who voted where, who voted where, who voted where? I did what I said I was going to do. No blood on my hands, and the guy that played the idol, I knew about it, and I can talk to him and be like, yo, self-preservation. During the middle of the tribal, Alex goes to me, says, I have an idol. I'm going to play it. And then he's asked, who should we vote for? I said John V. John V, huge threat in this game, and there's no blood on my hands at this moment. That went on Alex and not me, which is fantastic for my game. I don't remember exactly if we say we were gonna vote together, but I needed to protect my game. And now that Alex has voted for John V, I knew their votes were gonna be scattered anyway. So recently I cultivated a good one-on-one connection with Becks. Becks came to me and said, write down Alex. I said that I'm in, I wanna prove loyalty. I did Alex with a sad face with a weird line to prove loyalty. That's what I did. I risked, I gambled, and it worked out.
That was a wild live tribal. Holy crap. There was, everyone was trying to figure out, is it gonna be John S or Alex? I had pushed so hard for it not to be Alex last round when majority of my alliance wanted it to be Alex. So I started pushing hard again for Alex to stay in this live tribal. And at that point, they were so dead set on they wanted Alex that I couldn't change the vote. The fact that I was even able to change it off Alex the first time was amazing. And that's definitely going to be a huge resume move for me if I make it to the end. So I did tell him at Tribal that he was going to be the main vote and that I tried my best to save him. We got John S out, who's the person I wanted out in the first place this round, which is perfect for me. And now Alex, even though I voted for him, I think he feels probably the most comfortable with me and maybe a couple other people who did not vote for him. So I don't think he's going to be targeting me. It was mainly jury management for me because I knew he was going home, and if he didn't go home, he'd probably go home the next round or two. So jury management is very important to me, and I'm trying to do that with the next few people that are voted out. So I think Amir's idol is probably the only one that's left in the game. At least we know who has the idol, and we can kind of maneuver that way. However, I did hear from someone that Troy has an idol. So if there are 3 idols in this game, then there might be 2 idols left, one with Troy and one with Amir. So that is something that I need to try to confirm with Troy and see if he does have the idol, or confirm with other people so that I know where all the idols are in this game. I want these idols out of the game. So if I can somehow still get my way in the vote and also get people to play their idols unsuccessfully, that would be ideal. We'll see, that might be a little messy, but we'll see if we can get it done.
I mean, I don't know why Will is such a sadist in this game. This game design, oh my god, I feel like I'm still trying to come down from fight or flight mode. I mean, that was super unexpected. I mean, kudos to these players. Like, this is so much fun. Like, this is great. I have no idea what's going on right now. For all I know, I'm really putting trust in people. I have a lot of confidence, but like, I don't know which option to go with. I don't know which option is good. I don't know which option's bad, and I'm scared. I think I'm definitely being used right now as a number. We'll see what happens. I didn't think Ymir would get a vote. I don't know who voted for him. My vote, I've always been like transparent with the people I'm working with, like what drawing I'm doing, or like if I want to trust people, like what I want them to draw or whatever. I think that's stopping now. I don't think we're gonna be doing that anymore because, you know, I don't know who to trust, but that's the game of Survivor and Stranded.
Like everything that I have been forecasting as bad that could happen has pretty much happened. Like I'm playing the cards I'm dealt, but like my hand size is dwindling, right? So found an idol, that was a absolute godsend. 2 minutes of tribal council, absolutely terrible for me, right? Like all the trust that I'm trying to build just goes the window. And honestly, I had a choice there. Like I can either take the idol out in front of everybody and be like, I'm safe, go fight each other, which I probably would now have done in hindsight, or I could hold it, whisper to a couple people, and hope that like votes are on me, we can get somebody out and break open this game. I went with option 2. Nobody voted with me. Literally nobody voted with me. I whispered it to Nathan. Nathan voted, put my name down. Like, even though I told him I had an idol. So I don't know what that's about. But I really only have like 2 cards left. Card 1 is just like fucking win challenges, right? And that's a shitty place to be in. Card 2 is like, I am a shield for people. But the problem is like, I'm a rapidly expiring shield for people. Like I do think Steven has like saved me at the margins for on 2 votes, or at least from being like a real contender. And at some point it gets suspicious. Like if you're like, no. He tipped me off that like votes are going my way. I mean, it wasn't like it was a hard tip off, but still. So right now I am basically making the case to people that like I'm a shield and a number for them. You know, that's the type of stuff that gets you like around into a head. That's not the type of stuff that gets you to Final 3. So I need to think really carefully about like, what is my path to victory here and what can I do? But silver lining is like, my game is out in the open, my threat level is out there, like I can play. So like, if I need to scramble, I can scramble. If I need to win a challenge, I can win a challenge. Like there's no more like trying to stay under the radar, that's gone. So I get to have some fun now.
So that was a wild tribal. My name was put down. I had a feeling he was going to play idol. He was acting too sad. So I threw my vote on the person who ended up leaving, which still benefits me overall because I have 5 purple instead of 3 green. But here's the unfortunate part. Someone in my camp, she's trying to make deals on that side. And they do have an idol, as we've seen Amir has idol. So they might tell us, John, let's just get Alex out, right? So we could pow and they could play idol on Alex. So we need to play this smart. I think my best move, and for my longevity, is we tell them a green person's name. We all agree with locking in. Me, Becks, Steven, and Troy, we vote out Brooks. And I think we cut Brooke, the one that we don't trust, and we're still 4-3. And then we just play the numbers game. Whoever wins, we vote out the ones who didn't win immunity. And if one of us wins immunity, even better. Then we can pick from all 3. I think it's time to cut ties with Brooke. When someone's gonna get voted out, you kind of see like their soul through their eyes. He was crying and his face was red and he was panting, but it didn't seem real to me. So I knew to preserve my game, I had to throw a vote. I thought I was gonna lock it up and it was gonna be a revote, which I would have the majority to save me. But it worked out in my favor. And I think the only reason Amir and the rest of Green voted with us was to save face, because I think they knew he had an idol. I'm not stupid. I'm playing 5D chess all day. So I'm gonna just get back to it. I think I know Amir had an idol, but him pulling out shows that he's kind of nervous and stressed. And we might be able to flesh it out real quick, because we don't need Amir out. We could take Amir to the final 6, final 5.
Welcome to your 3rd immunity challenge of the day. We've already done 3 challenges. Wow. First things first, Troy. Yes. I need my necklace back. Today. Well, if you want, if you really want it back. Oh, you're really gonna make me do it with one hand? Look at that. Now, see, look how messy it is. Because you're always messy too. All right. So before we do anything, I need everyone to pair up with someone. I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, if anybody wants to work with me, I'm not trying to. I'm right here. I'm the same way. Who wants to work with me, come walk over to me. I'm an open door.
Nathan or if you don't have a pair for this challenge, you cannot complete.
Okay.
Nathan, do you
Yeah.
want to partner up? So just confirming, our pairs for this challenge are Amir and John V, Troy and Brooke, Nathan and Steven, Becks and Alex. All right. So when you are stranded, you must rely on people in order to get you through the day or the night. For this challenge, you and your partner will be standing in front of each other, arms outstretched. There will be a tile in between your hands. It then becomes a game of endurance until it comes down to the last pair. Because for this challenge, the last pair standing, you will both win immunity. Can drop one of your tiles, that's fine. As long as one tile is up between the two of you, you are still in this challenge. Anyone have any questions? 3, 2, 1, go.
I think so, but you're pushing a little bit too much. Or actually, can we rate it higher?
Yeah. Yep. You think so?
We're good right here.
My right's your left, my right is the right. I need you to hold pressure for a second. Okay, you're good. I'm good. I'm just very sweaty.
Same. And that's gonna be a problem.
I think you're good on the other side, like your left. Can you go up a little?
I'm gonna try and go.
Amir, John B, drop a tile.
Oh, that's so much easier. Can I support my arm?
No.
Oh.
Arm strength.
Let's go with the one that. Let's go with your left. Let's stick with it.
Drop this.
You good there? Yeah, I'm just.
It's adjustment. No, we're not. Hold on.
I'm dropping.
Hold on. We're gonna rotate.
Where?
Alex, your elbow's bending again. Drop it.
Alex, Becks out of this challenge.
Angle towards me. Towards me. Okay. You're taller. It's okay. If anyone wants to have a shoulder massage, then gladly take one.
Where? Down? Like this. Actually, so no, forward. Yep,
Like higher for
yep,
you?
yep.
Puts a little bit strain on.
I know. If you need to switch, let me know.
A bent elbow for Nathan.
Okay, you're right.
So it's gonna go.
Yep, stay back.
Just make sure our left arm is solid, okay? So it's gonna go in a second. Just make sure our left arm is solid, okay? Yep. So we just stretch it.
Troy, Brooke, down to one time.
I'm slipping. I got an angle up.
Towards you?
I got an angle up.
That is a bent elbow.
Yep. Sorry.
Troy, Brooke out of this challenge.
Grecian god statues, you know what I mean? It might have been good to have a shoulder.
Especially that.
Yeah. Like that is the epitome.
Push.
Ah, shit.
They're struggling. Keep it up. Just close your eyes. Keep still and breathe.
We're 7 minutes into this challenge.
Good job, guys.
This is perfect, Debbie. You okay?
I'm straight.
Are you okay? Okay. Does that help at all?
Nope.
You wanna try to go lower?
Sure.
Does that help?
That's worse. Up higher.
Okay.
15 seconds. Both of you need to be on one leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's on one leg.
Keep watching this leg.
Higher, 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 higher.
This is nuts. No, yeah, like, we've never played it, but it's conceivable. Put your arm up higher. Higher. My shoulder can't take it. Okay, right there.
Oh.
Right there, let's go. Yeah, push over me.
Higher.
Yeah, yep.
Oof.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Amir, John V, both win immunity.
Good job.
Yes!
That was
Give him necklace! Give him.
Hey, John V, Amir, come up here for me, please.
I didn't mean to take it. Sorry. I'm so excited.
So, with this comes reward. And it is hot dogs and hamburgers. But you know, I think you guys need some friends. You guys get to pick one pair to join you. You have to pick the actual pair. So it's either Becks and Alex, Brooke and Troy, Nathan and Steven. You guys can talk.
Guys, I ate breakfast this morning, so if there's other hungry people, feel free.
Yeah, I don't need to eat.
Okay.
Alright, so
Do you have a choice?
Yeah. We'll take Steven in, since they were the last two guys as well. We'll take Steven in.
that's the right choice.
With that, you four can go back to camp.
Big ass on. Don't want to burn Becks. It's like I don't want to go around. So I'm open to conversation for anyone, just not her, because she's really been loyal.
But what about Brooke?
I'm worried about her.
I won't. We were worried about, you want her out? I'd want her out.
If we have the numbers, yeah.
Yeah. I already told Steven. At this point, I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like, another green goes, it doesn't make sense. Those two girls are really tight. I just don't think it's in anyone's best interest. I think we have to strike for one of the girls.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm open to whatever, so I'm definitely down to think about it. But it's kind of like the same way John feels good with Becks, but not amazing with Brooke. I'm kind of the opposite. Like I feel a little better with Brooke than Becks.
And that was the whole thing. Like the two girls are tight, so like each of us are tight with one of them. So kind of like by default brings you into being with the other. So like I'm cool with Brooke through Becks, and Becks would never vote Brooke, and I just don't.
And yeah,
she's not gonna vote Brooke. She'd be like, I'll throw my vote if anything. But if we have the numbers, we can get with that.
Can we agree that no matter if it's one of the girls, though? Because their votes matter too. So wherever the numbers go, can we just say that?
Yeah.
Because if not, it's going to turn. It could very much be one of you two.
Right.
And I don't even see it as the two girls. I see it as two people that are just very close to each other that are not turning against each other at all. So yeah, that's why I don't think that it is in your guys' best interest to stick your neck out for either of those.
I agree. Which is I'm in.
And that's just my unbiased opinion, like as unbiased as I can be.
Anybody know if somebody has an idol?
I have the one in my pocket, but other than that, I don't know.
Amir said he voted John S. I voted John S.
I told everyone the same thing. I did Alex with
And he
the
did
crooked,
Alex.
the crooked sad face. That was me.
Brooke did Nate.
Yep.
Trying to do this.
Becks definitely did Alex, because she's been drawing the whole game. Like I know which one's her little logo.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then she definitely did, and Brooke did, right? No, Brooke did Nathan.
No, Brooke did Nathan, because she said I don't know what her excuse was. She said something, she panicked
So
or something.
based on process of elimination, it's either John S. or Troy.
But for me, no, John S.
He said something. He said
He
that
voted
he
Alex.
said anybody else.
Being truthful, he
I
voted.
put money that Troy did it.
could be.
I didn't try to. I don't know.
My whole thing is, we're going back to the discussion about the two girls. Brooke is one of the girls she got frazzled and just threw a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we want that at
No.
final 7?
That's why I
we
think
need a 4-3.
That's
We
why
don't want that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably going to write down Buck's name and then get people to do Brooke.
Yeah, okay.
Not gonna lie.
No,
I know
the thing
you
is-
are close with her, but only. But I think Brooke is better with Becks than Brooke. So,
I just think.
it's just you sticking your neck out for her. I don't think would be good for you.
All right, how about this? You tell Brooke that the vote is Becks, and if she's on board for that, if she's like, yeah, I'll do it, then we vote her out. Because then that shows that her loyalty doesn't mean anything. If she's willing to flip on Becks, who's been her ride or die, and we're like, listen, it's gonna be between one of y'all, and she goes, yeah, I'm gonna vote her, then that's the second proof that that's someone who's not thinking logically. Do a vote over there. It's gonna vote out the number 1. I don't want her in final 7, but we need 4-3 to save us. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's what we're feeling going into it. But
Steven.
I can't eat
Steven.
anymore. Steven, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
With the challenge, honestly, I really did not want to win because I did not want a third immunity challenge win. I didn't want to look like I was throwing it, so I did try. Maybe a little too hard, but I think that's kind of been a little bit of my game. It would have been obvious if I did it a little too early, but I probably could have done it sooner. It was just tough because Steven really wanted it bad, and if I made it obvious to Steven, then I lose his trust. So I really did try, but I'm fine with losing because I don't think my name is on the chopping block this round. The names right now, Brooke wants Alex, and Alex is gonna go for Brooke. Those are the two names that are out there. It's gonna fall down to those two. If Alex goes, I think I lose this game. There's an option on the table to make Amir feel safe at the final 7 and blindside him and send him home with the idol in the pocket. So that's an option I'm trying to work towards, and it might be messy, but that's what you got to do in this game.
At our hot dog and hamburger reward, we were talking about it. My only play right now, and the only thing that I think makes sense and something that I don't think is going to hurt me, is if I just work to get someone to flip. I just need one person to flip. I need one person to flip, because for sure me, Nathan, and Alex are going to vote for Brooke, because I trust those two guys. I think that just makes the most sense. Alex has no other play. Nathan would be, I think, ridiculous to do it. So I'm just working on one person to get to flip. John V was speaking about flipping. Steven was. They could be lying to me. Troy told me that he was going to flip and do Brooke. We will see when we get to the vote. This is a really big vote in the sense that the trust is really going to be revealed after this, with this vote, about who I can trust moving forward, if they're really going purple strong, because the purple hasn't gone yet. This whole thing could just be a purple strong thing, and it could just have been blowing smoke and mirrors this whole time. I don't know, but we'll see.
Thing about playing dead is, in this game, you don't know if you're playing or if you're dead. So I have no moves. Went with Becks in the immunity challenge because it was a 50-50 when you say duo, whether you're going to be competing against that person or working with them. It just happened to be a physical challenge that it wasn't the best pairing for. So we dropped out early. Kind of meal ticket to get immunity is gone there. And so in terms of what I can actually do in this game, look, I'm here to win. I'm not here to just get as far as I can. And so for me, I think to have a plausible shot at getting to the final 3 with a decent resume, I gotta lay low here and just give trust to people and let them do whatever they want to do. It totally sucks to be in this position. You're just sitting there, you're not really talking too much to people, you're hoping that the name you're fed is the right one. But I think I've done enough in this game to recover from that once more dust-ups and fights happen. I just need to get there. And I think the way that you get there kind of counterintuitively is to do very little. So either I'm already dead and I'm a ghost, or I'm playing and it'll pop up and get to, run more in this game, but we'll see. I think that I've had good conversations with Troy. I've had okay conversations with Becks, and Brooke holds grudges. I don't think I'm gonna flip that one, right? So, because I had voted for her and she 2 tribals ago, and she wanted to bring it up still. So it was the type of reward split that was pretty bad for me, but also I'm already relying on my allies anyway to be able to flip this vote. So it's not I'm going to be the one that runs around and does the huge strategic mind-blowing conversation anyway. So the 4 of us just sat around and we talked a lot about what we're trying to get out of the Survivor experience and what it means to us, which I think is the like type of shit that like is fun to do and is like human about this type of game, and then also could help you with the jury, right? So yeah.
I don't feel that great. I just hope that nobody flips on me and thinks that I'm a threat. I think it's stupid that they're targeting girls that haven't won any challenges, would not decide and to take anybody towards the end, and it doesn't make logical sense to me, or strategic sense for that matter. I mean, I think they're gonna try to split the girls up. I think they definitely wanna, I think somebody from my tribe is flipping. I don't know if it's gonna be Troy. I don't know if it's going to be Steven. If it's Troy has told me he doesn't like that Brooke is set in her ways. When she wants a vote, she gets like that. I'm not gonna tell him that I sprinkle seeds into her mind. I'm not gonna do that. But, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm excited. I'm gonna throw up, but it's all good.
Feel somewhat confident that I am able to flip Troy, not to green, but to myself. I don't know if Troy has an allegiance to Alex, but I don't know if Troy has anywhere else to go, because the tight three of Amir, John V, and Becks will cut Troy. Troy is not winning this game if he goes with purple, and if he does, that's a bad move. I told Troy straight up, we are rock solid. I know Troy from Mole, Ohio. I saw him in person in New York. That's why this relationship is so strong. Troy has an opportunity here to flip the game and go forward, and I hope he sees that it is the optimal game move, and if he doesn't, then I think he loses the game. This moment, it's still anybody but me, but that's the first part of the game. At this point, if I don't take control of the game, I don't win the game. I'm not here to make it to like 4th or 5th. I'm here to win the game. If I don't take control of this vote, and every single vote after this goes my way, I've lost the game. So I was in the 5-5 minority at that point. I needed to convey weakness. I needed to convey that I was on the bottom. But right now, I need to take control of the game. Otherwise, I've lost, and I don't plan to lose.
I honestly do still think that like Amir, he's my ally, whether I want him to be or not at this point, because like, you know, green's decimated and that's who I got, right? Only real like 2 touch points I want to have is I want to talk to Troy and I want to talk to Steven, and I want to tell them at a pretty late hour what name I was fed and like let them know about it to continue that trust, because I think those 2 are the 2 that are most likely to go along with the plan that I've heard, which would be to vote Brooke, but and split the 2 girls up, but who knows. I will say Amir's read on the game, in my opinion, has not always been like 100% correct, right? A lot of times he's like pulled an idol out and then wavered. He tends to be a little bit more inconsistent. So like, it's not an awesome place to be like, Amir's the one feeding me the name and like, that's definitely the plan. I have no idea if that's true or not, but like, I'm just not in the position to be like, I'm gonna overturn every rock and fuck shit up. Because then people will go, oh, look at him. Like, he's a threat and he's doing this and he's such an easy vote right now. Why not just end this and go one step further down the road?
As an art pitching one of the girls. So me and Steven came up with a cover story that I'm more cool with Becks and he's more cool with Brooke. So we both don't want to vote for one of them. So we're gonna just go with majority. So now we have the green kind of scrambling to see what name they could get it on, Brooke or Beck. Well, our whole plan is, we know Amir has an idol. He's not gonna waste his idol right now while he has immunity. If he does, it's fucking stupid. He's gonna hold it for self-preservation.
But according to Nathan, I am no longer in John V's top alliance, which doesn't really surprise me because I don't fully trust him, and I'm becoming less trusting of Becks. I see her game now, and it's very, very clear what she's doing.
This vote is very confusing. There's a good chance I'm gonna go home today. I think that this is the time where our strong alliances are being tested in terms of what direction we're willing to go, because I've weighed going in every direction and turning my back on pretty much everyone except for Becks. I would not turn my back on her, but I don't want to do that. Typical Brooke, I feel like I just always want to play a loyal game. I feel really tight in with Becks and Steven and John V and Troy, and I would like to see the 5 of us go together far.
Yeah, that's what was the
You're voting me?
probably that was a discussion as of then. But the thing is, she said, "I'm just scared of the Steven." She said Steven.
Like, I just want to know what Steven voted last round. And I want to know who
That's what I'm saying. She didn't say his name is detargeted. It was more so like, what is? We don't know what happened there.
But you're gonna vote for us.
I haven't heard anything else.
You've heard no other name.
You don't want to take this and maybe go a different direction with it?
Potentially, yeah. I'm always open, but I haven't heard anything. It's not that I don't trust you. It's not that it was anything. It's just that's
We
where
also really had your back twice.
yeah, that's what they get. But who else? Who did I do then? Who?
Alex, the person you were supposed to vote for last time. That's who I'm voting for. That's not a secret for me.
Yeah.
That's who I'm gonna vote for.
Okay, you're voting for Alex.
Yeah.
That was like I'm not gonna lie. She to you is what that was him to me, right? Because we were on that green chart together. Does that make sense? Like that's why I didn't do that. And I thought he was going home. I just didn't want to he'll tell you that was nothing to do with Steven. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
I don't know. It just didn't make sense for me to do that at the time.
Interesting. Okay.
Just in the moment, it didn't make sense. I won immunity. Oh my gosh, my first ever individual immunity in LRG. I was so happy. Like, if you guys see my reaction from when I went in individual immunity, I was so happy. Like, there's no faking that. Oh my goodness. So, I don't care what happens right now. I just want one of the purples to go home. I don't care if it's Brooke, Steven, Brooke, especially after that conversation I had with her just seconds ago, her just like pressing me and like being like, well, we had your back and da 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 da. Like if it, I don't know who Brooke thinks she is, but like we are not like, I don't know what she does in her real life where she thinks that like she can just speak to people that way and just like, maybe she's just used to getting her way. She's a pretty gorgeous girl. Maybe that's just why. I don't know what it is, but she just had like this sense of entitlement when I was talking to her, where she was like, well, we had your back and you should have like did this and you should do that, and why didn't you tell me this before? Like, I don't have to explain anything to you. Like, this is Survivor. You should know why I didn't explain something to you before. So now I really want Brooke to go. Now I'm like really thinking about. Now I really want Brooke to go home, but I really don't care as long as like, because right now what I'm saying is it's a numbers game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. That's fine. The name I heard from there was Brooke. That's what I'm gonna write and play around it. Like, I'm not gonna be mad if it ends up being Becks or whatever. But if you want me to flip that, like, I just want to hear it from like a group of people, right?
All right, so I think what I need to do is get a hit count of who's going to vote, bro.
Okay.
Who's going to
And you got one here, and then tell me if like that math is wrong. When you do that.
You and Amir and Steven, I think a 3
Okay.
on. No.
I don't know where people are going.
You and Amir are on Brooke.
Okay.
Steven's on Becks.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But I don't know what Troy and Weston think.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, like, either one of them is fine. This is not my fight. Like, I gotta sit back on this
She's
one.
literally been so loyal to me, and like, she's been like the best like teammate I have. Like,
I think they're lying about something. I don't know what it is. Troy told me that he was going to write down Brooke's name. If he does, then because me, you, and Alex for sure are doing it.
okay.
If he does, then we're fine. And if I told Becks to do it too, because I told her that it's between the two girls, but that could be wrong. But Becks told me to do Steven, trying to get me to do Steven.
Yeah.
So
Well,
this is what I think. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Steven goes. I feel like Becks has control of the game. Am I wrong?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want Steven. Steven sees his name written down. He doesn't trust Becks. We snitch to Becks. We tell her.
Yep.
And then he doesn't trust her before. We have some leverage there. Okay. I think cool.
Hi, welcome to the state of Alex's game. To your left, no one. To your right, no one. Are people around? Sure. Do they give a single shit what I'm going to say? No. No, they do not. So, I will sit here. I will rely on the people that tell me to vote a name, and I will do that. And I think that if they're smart, I won't go home, but we'll see.
Like, if I'm dead, I'm dead, right?
Uh-huh.
Like,
that's what we're on the same vibe there, because that's what I'm saying. That's all we can do.
yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Like, if they're gonna like try to lead a blind side, like, it's like there's no point, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah. Me and Nathan for sure.
Okay.
Hopefully John B does it. Hopefully Troy does it.
Okay.
Hopefully Steven, yeah, he doesn't care if one of the girls goes. He wants Becks to go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. So stack them up. See whatever happens. Okay. Cool. Yep.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Yep.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna vote for someone else, that's fine. But why aren't you telling me?
Exactly.
That's what.
So it's either Steven's lying or Troy is lying, and it makes me nervous to go far into the game to like final six with both of them.
Yeah.
So at this point,
Do you want to talk to John B and Amir? See where their heads are at?
yes.
Can I think about it and get back to you?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I mean,
Because I just
it's
need to
gonna
mull it over.
fucking pain me to turn my back on Steven or Troy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm just weighing options.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
giving
Absolutely.
options.
Oh my god,
Can
absolutely.
we together talk to John B? Because I
Yeah.
feel like I can trust John B
Okay.
now more than I feel like I can trust Steven.
Okay.
Troy.
Okay. Yeah, totally fine.
And yeah, I feel like I could trust him too, but I don't know because he also didn't vote right at the last time. Well, John B didn't either. We're talking John B also voted for John S. Steven and Troy, we don't know who they voted for, but somebody's lying. So I don't know. Should we stick with Nathan? Is Nathan ready to go right now?
Why don't we talk with John B? Why don't we talk with Amir? Why don't we talk with Nathan? And then I think you and I should talk after we talk.
Separately or together?
Oh, I'm fine doing it whichever. I don't care.
It's so much in my brain right now.
Flustered.
Like, this is the point in the game where it's either we're going to stick to what we had going this entire game.
Yeah.
And go down to
This is
five.
I said this before, this is a very important tribal council.
We are definitely going to play it at final six because he's going to be nervous.
And final five.
If Troy's lying, it
swear?
means someone else is probably lying.
Yeah.
You swear you voted?
Yes.
Okay, so then Nathan cannot be trusted.
No, he put the frowny face.
No, I agree with Nathan. He put an actual.
No, he told me ahead of time. With
So then who
Becks.
didn't vote Alex?
I think.
I'm pretty sure John
think
S.
it has to be
John S.
John
did the
S.
star.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he told me he was doing a star. Did you do a star?
I did nothing.
Did you do a star?
I've never done something. I've always done like
Okay,
just
so I'm
middle
gonna
of the
ask
page.
Becks if she did a star, or Nathan if they did. Or I'm not even gonna say did you do a star. I'm gonna just ask, what did you put on your parchment? We have a question for you. What did you put on your parchment when you wrote for Alex?
A flower.
A flower.
I drew a flower.
I did see a flower.
And John asked for a star.
So Nathan cannot be trusted. So we have.
Just tried to play out.
We literally have Steven, Becks, Troy, John S,
And
and
Nathan.
supposedly Nathan
But there's only 4 votes.
on Alex.
There was 4 votes on Alex, and 5 people are saying they voted him, and no one's saying that they voted for Amir. So someone isn't telling the truth, and one of those 2 people is Steven or Troy. So again, I'm putting my faith in one of the 2 people that I said that is lying. So
Who do you trust to be like hardcore? 100%. You can't have people where
I'm so dead honest. I mean, I think Amir is going to be with us no matter what, and I think we can take him far, and then just figure it out when we get like late in the game. But I think the girls are a safe bet to bring.
I'm telling you just like some real friendship. Shit's broken.
You know. Well, I mean, I feel like all of us are.
Yeah, but I feel like our plans don't include us. Every time we like pick a name, she was like, "No, we're not changing the name."
Yeah. Whenever she wants something, she like really goes for it.
You wouldn't want to do like me, you, Troy, and Becks for this next vote and just pick someone.
Becks is gonna always be with Brooke. I think so.
Becks is more with me, anyway. 100%. And that's why I was trying to say out of the 2 girls, like, holy shit, Becks is.
I mean, I knew it was going to be the toughest round. I'm aligned with pretty much everyone at this point. So people are going to feel burned by me after this. Amir and Nathan are so dead set on getting Brooke out. Brooke's I mean, my closest allies are the 4-person alliance that I made in the beginning with John V and the 2 girls. I don't want to get one of the girls out because I feel the most confident in them. I feel like they have my back. I feel really good with them. We've built a lot of trust together, so I don't want to get either of the girls out, especially Brooke, because Brooke, I feel like out of the 2 girls, is my #1 ally. So the fact that Brooke's name is going out was making it hard for me to decide, is it smart for me to vote out Brooke and be tight still with Amir and Nathan, and Alex, and then Troy and John V, and I can like work together. But at the same time, that could possibly give the numbers to Green.
Becks would never write her name down.
But oh, by the way, did Troy tell you that he has an idol?
No.
I heard from Becks that Troy might have an idol. I don't know. Was there 3 idols in play?
What did Amir find his anyway?
He found it, he said, towards the beginning of the game. And then Alex just found it there. But was there 2 tribes? Was there 2 idols hidden in the beginning? Or no, but I was told that Troy found it at the merge.
Oh shit.
But I don't know if it's true. I think Troy is going to be a huge threat. I think we should get him out earlier than later.
But if we get him out, right, and it's me, Becks, and Brooke, both might jump on the other side. That's what I'm noting about. First, dead Troy. Alex and me just shook hands. He said, "I'm sorry I didn't believe you, but I'm not gonna vote you." Even he's in.
I don't think we should necessarily do Alex.
I'm not trying to do Alex either. I think he's a good shield for us.
Last round and almost played his idol. We can get him paranoid really quick, and he'll play it. But also, if we make him paranoid and he plays it and he doesn't play it correctly, he's gonna be pissed that we just fooled him.
I think Alex is the easy pick right now. So should we deviate from that? Do we go mute him? Or do we just go find you?
A few rounds later, like I don't.
Yeah, but
he's gonna
go stronger and stronger.
The longer it says. I know. So we need to get the idol out soon, but obviously we can't get him out next round because he has an idol.
But then we can't get him out. Let's say final 5. No, final 4.
No,
wait,
that's not. No, we can get him out before then.
Yeah, and then if he wins immunity, he can just be like, "Well, I want to take one of you guys and make us go against each other."
No, I have to be firm on this one.
Listen, I trust the people I trust. I'm not trying to deviate from that. I was trying to bring somebody from that side over. I thought Alex and Amir would be them, but apparently they didn't trust me. Alex threw a vote on me. I'm trying to play with my brain and with my heart at the same time. I want the people I trust. If you can't trust him, you need to get rid of him. But, you know, things that always go with it, as it seems, Brooke is very intelligent. She thinks she's not a threat. I already see her trying to make plans without us. So at final 6, after we flush the idol, we might have to just cut ties with Brooke. And I think that'd be my path to the end. It's a lot of moving pieces right now. I almost went home, so this feels good to have on me right now. But my pitch this whole game is I've been a loyal player. Realistically, I wasn't loyal. I voted John S because I knew something was up with Idol, but actions speak louder than words, and he voted me, Alex, and he ended up staying, and I ended up staying. So now he wants to save face. He said he'll never vote me. Good. I want you feeling, you know, comfortable and cozy, and then that's when I'm gonna slit your throat. So I think this is the time we get the body bag ready for Alex, and then just purple strong.
Sounds like what is my path forward? Yes. And this is what I think. I don't know if everyone else is thinking of it, but like now I'm like, okay, we're at 9. What does that look like? Yeah. What does my game look like? What is my, and like, but also going through and looking at like, okay, who do I think is being honest with me? Who wants to work with me? You know, who, you know,
who needs people, who has tons of options, etc.
Yeah. And I know it's still early to have that thought, but it's like, I don't feel like I have a lot of agency in this game.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's why I'm like, okay.
We have been very respectful of each other and kind of knowing that like we've had pre-commitments, but knowing that there's a connection here of like somebody that we could work with, and we've done what we can like at the margins to be like, I'm signaling this, like I am ready to talk game. like I am ready to talk about Fighting 3. I am ready to talk about like whatever you need. Like
really?
Yeah. I mean, dead serious, because like I do not have like one person who I thought I would go to final 3 with has already written my name down, right?
Okay.
So like I can't do anything with that person, right? Like they just flip or do like whatever happens.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody gets to, they have this relationship with John V that I don't think that I am their only option. So like what I'm saying is like I think that I am at square one in terms of how do I cobble together a path to the end.
Yeah.
Like Nathan voted me, but like I can work with them, you know. I get a good vibe from Steven a little bit.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, I'm not trying to do just like a green purple thing. Like, and then, you know, like, Becks is like been forthright with me too. So, yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, you can go drunk.
but like, I'm not going to be able to be the person that's like cobbling together this big thing. I'm going to need, you know, so just let me know what you're thinking. Cool. Thank you.
Ymir is telling me that Steven wanted to vote me. But then John V is telling me that it wasn't Steven and that it was Nathan. But then Nathan's telling me he wants to work with me. And Nathan's saying that he trusts me and that he wants me to trust him and that he's voted with me. But he also knew that Alex had an idol and he was fine. So if he threw a vote on Alex, it didn't matter anyway because he's trying to gain trust with me. And I get that. So we're trying to figure out where the numbers lie. I don't know if I can trust Troy. I don't know. I feel like the only person that truly has my back is John V and Ymir, and Brooke. But I don't know if Ymir does because I think I'm not his number one. I think I'm his like number one 4 times removed. I think concretely I've shown more loyalty with my votes. So I feel like they might be more inclined to keep me. However, I don't know if what just happened in the past 10 minutes ruined that for me because I told Ymir that I don't understand why you're not voting for other strong strategic players. And Ymir literally said that he's not going to vote for Alex because that's like Brooke to him, to me. And he wants to vote a purple. So then I said, okay, well, why not Steven? I said, he played an advantage. He won immunity. He's very likable. And it's his birthday. Like, how can you like say no to someone on their birthday? And, you know, I told my whole tribe that I said that to Ymir, and then Steven came over and I said that to him, and he goes, I know, Ymir just told me. So can I really trust Ymir? And can I really trust Steven?
Thought behind that vote, it was kind of a pick, based on, I got a lot of answers.
Well, I think, your other tribe, like John, like connected to people. I know Becks had relationships too, so that probably factored into it, if I'm being totally real. But that was the group consensus I literally, as soon as
Meaning relationship with people on your tribe?
Yes. And I came back from that challenge. I got pulled for a confessional. I came back. I was told that the name was Brooke. That's what I wrote down.
Okay. And were you guys open with the people from my original tribe about that? That it was me?
Well, I didn't know.
Because everyone seemed really surprised, like,
You're right.
that I got votes. I think they thought that Steven was getting votes. So, I mean, that might make me rethink my current alliances if they all knew that I was on the chopping block and nobody told me.
I don't know if they did. Okay.
Well, that obviously is good for me.
Right.
And obviously I didn't even give you a name. I just told you I wasn't voting you and I was being honest with that. But obviously I explained to you why I wrote your name down this time.
Absolutely. And that's what I truly mean it.
I had to, like, that was a move I had to make.
No, I know. And I'm, like I said,
if I went home from one vote for not tying it, then that would have been...
we can squash this and go. I'm making sure that I'm down to do that. I have no agency right now. I have nothing. I am a loyal soldier. I did what I said I was going to do. Please use me. Like, I'm here.
I mean, I'm definitely open to working together. For sure. I mean, if Alex just played an idol, then he doesn't have a second one. Do you have any information that he would have anything?
No, I had no idea that if I knew he had it, I wouldn't have wrote Alex.
I mean, if you want to work together, then maybe that's the direction you should go next.
Okay. I hope that will prove loyalty then.
I'm sorry, who did you worked on Alex, you said?
Yes, with the sad face.
So now, I mean, I have to talk to everyone because I need to know how that vote got so messy. I explained to you where that vote got.
No. We're good. I'm so serious. I really want to work with you. I don't have anything. I don't have anybody. So please use me.
Yeah, I told him that we're definitely open to that. I don't even know if I told you, like, I don't understand how the vote got so messy. I last minute, after we stopped talking, but before I went to vote, when I'm sitting on the bench, and I heard him whisper to Amir that he was voting Alex, and I'm like, if Alex gets every vote, it plays an idol, because no idols have been played. So I'm like, I have a feeling he has an idol. If he plays an idol, I got 4 votes last time. I'm probably the one that he's going to be writing down.
We've had some huge votes. This is another big one because I need Brooke to go out. However, I need to do it in a manner where I'm not burning her too much. And I did say that I'm willing to work with them. It's just so tough to thread that needle and find the right line. I don't know if Brooke would vote for me in the end anyway. I might just have to sabotage that vote and move forward because my game is more important than one jury vote. So right now, critical standpoint of the game. If Brooke goes, then we have Amir, John V, and Becks. Tight, solid 3. Amir and John V probably know each other outside of the game. I'm not going to say probably. I assume they do because they've been locked from the beginning. So if we vote out Brooke here, those 3 the next round are going to be locked. The 4 has to be myself, Troy, Steven, and Alex. That has to be the 4 that carries the day. And that is what I'm going for.
I don't want to have to lie to anyone. I'm usually in these votes, even if I'm voting someone out, maybe I'll lie to them, but the players who are close to them, I usually try to stay honest with and tell them where I'm voting so that the next round they feel comfortable with me. But I have to lie to Amir, I have to lie to Nathan, I have to lie to Alex. I can't tell them that I'm saving Brooke. I don't want to have to burn Amir and Nathan specifically. And I hope that Alex, if I make it to the end, still wouldn't want to vote for me because I had been honest with him in the past and tried to save him in the first vote when it was so obviously going to be him, and I changed it to Dave. So we'll see what happens.
So Nathan I trust, he's feeding the information. Still no one has clocked in that we're working together. We're trying to find our path to the end. I thought I saw it. He came up with another one, so we have essentially 2 paths that we can go. But this vote is going to actually dictate a lot of it. And I'm worried because he needs me to vote Brooke on this vote. OG Purple wants to vote Alex. I think for me to get Amir and John V out, I need to flip on this vote. And that worries me because if I flip on this vote, I could cause a ton of chaos and I could be put myself on the bottom.
Honestly, for me right now, this is the difference between like, can I get through this vote and can I win the game, right? If Amir plays the idol for me, and what happens is a bunch of trust is broken with like a Steven or a Troy, and like maybe Nathan goes home anyway, I'm still like fucking cooked. So like, I would much rather hold that idol, not have anyone go out and like make a like large alliance move to like flip or get somebody out, and then know, you know, even if it's gonna be like Nathan or Nathan is playing harder right now, maybe people will see that, maybe he'll be the name, right? And so like, then Amir and I've been trustworthy with you the whole game, you still got the idol, one of us wins immunity, the other's got the idol, they have to have a crack. So like, I feel like there are more pathways to like actually the end if he holds it right now.
We're still figuring out what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do a split vote? Are we just putting all of our votes on Alex? Is Amir gonna play his idol for Alex? Do we need to split the votes to prevent that from happening? And I'm one of very few people, I think one of very few people who know that Troy has an idol. And I haven't told that to Steven, I haven't told that to John V, and I'm gonna have to ask Troy that if an idol is pulled to save Alex, then I'm gonna ask Troy, if that happens, to please put our trust in each other and to play it on me.
All right, bring in the members of our jury. We have Dave and John voted out last tribal council. Oh boy. Last tribal council, let's talk about it a little bit. All right, so Alex, you certainly caught quite a few votes. What was the conversation when you got back to camp?
I mean, I think the conversation was like, I'm still in a pretty shitty place. It's not good to see your name. And, you know, I found that idol like under the first rock in the challenge. Like, if I don't go to that rock, I'm gone. Like, that's not a great place to feel like in this game. So I feel like I'm in the position where you're sort of just like explodes in your belly and you're like, if you want a free shot at me, like, I'm here, but I don't think that's the right move for a lot of people's game.
So do you think you know the best option for most people's game?
I know the best option for a majority of people that like if it's a binary for this tribal, right?
And that's the other target?
Yeah, I think so.
So Troy, how are you? How happy were you to be not a target at last tribal council with that immunity?
Of
1 to 10?
500.
Do you feel like there was any kind of chaos at camp, any kind of negative hostile feelings that were going on? Like, we had a 4-2-1-1-1. Someone had to be angry.
There was a lot of questioning about where the votes came from, who voted who. Yeah, wouldn't say negativity, hostility, but questions were asked.
Is there going to be a carryover from last vote to this vote?
We'll have to see.
Split.
As far as I know, there's a group of people going one person and the other person. So it's no secret that the two people that are going to be voted for are Brooke and, what was the other name? Brooke and Alex, because of what happened last round. And it's also just to fill the jury in too, because they don't know what's happening. But Brooke and Alex, it seems to be between them unless something else is happening. That's what it seems to be. It's just a matter of fighting for the numbers. And I think if what I think is going to happen, we very likely could go to rocks.
So Brooke, did you know before Amir said that it was between you and Alex?
I sure did. Never feels good.
Why keep you over Alex?
I think that, well, physically, I think Alex is way more of a threat than I am, for sure. I actually think that I've been kind of weak in the challenges. And yeah, I mean, strategically, I don't really think I'm doing too good either. I mean, we seem to have the numbers going after the last vote, but our original purple tribe, but I don't know, I'm hearing all sorts of things being said today, and it's really hard to know who to trust anymore.
So John, you won immunity along with Amir. You were the first two, Amir and John, you were the first two to pair off. In the immunity challenge, you were able to win. We're talking about how we're on tribal lines, but you guys were on separate starting tribes, so how come the two of you linked together?
Any opportunities to win and be safe you want to take, and I mean, I looked at Amir, kind of the same height. He definitely doesn't miss arm day, so I thought it was the perfect combination, and it worked out, and I'm happy.
How'd that challenge feel?
Our shoulders hurt a little, but we're all right.
How's immunity feel?
At 8, where it could be a deadlock, I'm pretty happy right now.
So we're talking about deadlocks. Becks, if we're going 4-4, are you breaking?
Say that again. Sorry, I was lost in thought.
Now this is multiple people have said, I think it's original tribal line. This could very much be a deadlock vote. What's the benefit of breaking from your tribe?
Every single person knows who I'm voting for at this tribal. You'll find out. My vote's the flower one. There you go.
Everybody knows. You gotta tell me. Someone's gonna
So, you know, I told Alex no hard feelings. And he knows that. It's part of my game.
So Alex, you're voting for Brooke. So Alex, why keep you over Brooke?
I'm somebody who doesn't have as many strategic options left in this game in terms of the relationships they've built, right? If you look over at the jury, you've got 2 green people. I was a big, tribe strong type of person. I mean, that's not how I play, but that is like the nature of the relationships that I had coming into this, right? And so if you're thinking about how do I get to the end, like, I think that I am a much more valuable person to use than somebody with a huge numbers majority and a lot more relationships left at the game.
You were an original Pawpaw tribe member. Are you seeing this vote the same way that everybody else seems to be seeing it?
I haven't really been paying attention this tribal, so I don't know how people are seeing the vote. But this round, I have to do what's best for my game, and the move I'm about to make is what I think is best for me.
So Nathan, do we buy that Steven's just vibing and goofing off and he never knows where the vote's going? He's just happy to be here.
Is that the stereotype of Steven? Is that I think
Is that the stereotype? I don't know.
I mean, I think everyone came here to play, right? I don't know if anyone's goofing off or anything like that, right? We're having fun, making great connections, great people. Everyone in the Survivor community is really cool people. We're, regardless of how it shakes out, I'm really happy to have met all these people, right? But do I think anyone's goofing off? I don't buy that.
So Alex and Brooke, I'm going to give you one at a time your final pitches of why you should stay over the other.
I've been pretty transparent about where I see my game going and what I think is. There's no point in pitching to an empty auditorium.
I mean, I really want to stay in this game. My fault in any game I've played in the past is I'm too loyal and people usually fuck me over. So might happen again, but the people I pledge my loyalty to, I mean it, and I stick to my alliances, and I won't turn my back on you unless you turn your back on me. And I really hope that some people have my back today. Sorry, Alex, but I hope that they do. I love this for me.
Sorry.
Sweaty hands.
Yeah. I think that at this point in the game, like, you never want to experience this, right? Awesome. Yeah. The hot seat with Brooke and Alex. No, look, nobody wants this to be like where their game is, but like, it is usually a situation that people face. And at this point, like, it's put like deposit after deposit after deposit in on trust, but you don't know what the bill is, right? So you put your card down and it's like, you're either going to get rejected or you're going to be like, okay, the work I did before, it pays off. And I think that's where both of us are. Like, we'll see.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel awesome.
Well, this is a live track.
Seat you've ever sat on?
It's fucking hot, man. Really hot.
I think the hottest seat I ever sat in was like a 1998 Camry in high school. I got some burns, but this might be hotter. It does not make me feel better.
So, another fun tribal. So, as we stand now, we have Amir with individual immunity. Can't vote for Amir unless you wanted to give it to somebody else. John V, you have individual immunity unless you want to give it to somebody else. Okay. Amir, time to vote.
Okay, so I don't know if you're going home or not. I don't know who's flipping, who's staying, and who's not. But all I know is that if I don't try to do this now, then I've lost the game for myself. I don't know where you're from. Maybe wherever you're from, you get whatever you want, but that's not how it works here at Survivor.
But it really sucks. I think that I'm gonna be voted out this round. I think that Becks and John B are very loyal to me. I don't know where Troy, Steven, and Nathan said that they are gonna vote Alex. I definitely don't think all three of them are. I'm hoping at least one will, maybe tie this up. But Steven has been one of my closest allies, probably my number 2 this entire game. And he wouldn't even look at me the entire tribal. So Breaking my heart, Steven.
Mr. Hot Seat.
I have third-degree burns on my ass.
I'll check it out later.
Everybody knows who I'm voting for. I don't know if this is a vote or a decoy vote. I would like this to be the vote because I can't beat you in a physical challenge. Hopefully no more idols are playing. Hopefully Troy doesn't play his idol.
I'll get the votes. All right, if anybody has an advantage or an idol, you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay?
I found this in our camp, and it looks like an idol, so I'd like to play it.
Who are you playing this for?
Oh, me.
So I can confirm that this is the second idol that we used yesterday. If you would have remembered. That's a tribal idol from yesterday. Any votes cast for Alex will count. All right. I'll read the votes. Alex. Brooke. Alex. Brooke. 2 votes Alex, 2 votes Brooke. Alex. Tied again. Brooke. 3 votes Alex, 3 votes Brooke. Alex. 4 votes Alex, 3 votes Brooke. 1 vote left. Next person voted out. Stranded. 3rd member of our jury.
Also, I just want to tell you, true survivor passion. I'm an attorney. I lied.
Lawyer always lies about their job. This guy.
What just happened?
About what I expected. I think, I've played, this is my 3rd LRG. I've never been blindsided. Every time I've gone out, I knew it was coming. I just thought, there's only a certain amount of benefit in scrambling like crazy when people think you are a huge threat to win the game. At some point, it was what I was saying at Tribal, you just have to hope that people see you as their ticket to a better future, and not enough people did that. I did get 3, which I think is an interesting number of votes for Brooke.
Who do you think they were? Well, besides you.
It's possible that it's Nathan and Amir would be interesting, because then it really is Purple Strong the whole way, in which case, cool, good luck, guys. But I could also see it being one of maybe Steven. I don't know. I think that ultimately, someone like Troy was weighing, do I want to get the person out that I think is a threat to win this game and don't know if they will take me to the end? Or do I want to get the person out who is on my tribe and I think I could beat? And I think that's where his head was at. He just thought, given sort of some of the personalities going on, that it was better for me to be out of the game. I was trying really hard to make sure that he knew that there were a lot of other paths available. But these last 2 tribals, I basically had to be hey Nathan, go make the social pitch. Hey, make the social pitch. And also, let's not rule out, Nathan's a savvy cutthroat player. I saw the Alex vote with the star on it. That's kind of his signature. One of those could have been him, right? And he could have known, somebody is going this way, I still want to stick in. This is my, hang on for a little longer. I don't begrudge that at all. Look, If I were them, I would have got me out. So I can't be that mad.
I'm glad you played.
Yes, hell yes. Thank you so much to everybody who helped make this a reality. This is a super cool experience.
Thank you.
One person on their side is probably flipping with us. One person on my side is flipping there. Options. Brooke, Alex. Who's voting for Brooke? Brooke is getting votes from Amir, Alex, Troy. Amir, Alex, Troy. Steven, I'm not too sure. It might be Steven. On our side, Alex is getting votes from Brooke, Becks, myself, and Nathan. It's gonna be a 4-4. They want to play these games and see who's really loyal. I know if they go to Rocks, my ass ain't going home. So, you swung for me, didn't connect. So, see if I have a better batting average.
Steven's not flipping. Becks is not going to write Brooke down. So if I flip, it's going to be a tie vote. Revote, it's going to Rocks. Steven's definitely not flipping. I believe him saying that he's still writing Alex. I have to go with that. And I'm sorry, Alex. You and I were really starting to vibe and connect. I like you. I think you're amazing. You are a physical threat. I warned you about that. You've downplayed it, but as we get closer to that end game, it's gonna become a liability. There's too many physical threats in this game, so you all start need to going. You know.
I'm still the baddest. You write my name down, you go home. Doses. See you never. Hasta la vista. No good night to you. But sweet dreams. 9 down, 6 to go.
Okay, this is going to be a monumental point in my game. It's either going to lose me the game or it could possibly make me get to the end and win the game. Probably the most I've ever had to lie to people in one of these games, at least this late into a game, and with people I truly trust and I have to lie to them. It really sucks. Brooke is one of my top allies, probably my number one and two, right next to John B and her. I have to lie to Amir, I have to lie to Nathan, I have to hope they're going to be okay with this and hope that Troy didn't flip and it's going to be a 4-4 tie. But I'm voting out Alex.